Welcome back to lesson 4 of 5 of the 90-day plan, choosing your tactics to double your revenue in the next 90 days. For this video, we're going to go ahead and use the growth tab or the growth plan tab in our e-commerce marketing playbook. And this is right below where we just did this last exercise and me kind of walking you through that. And I want to make sure that you understand how this works. So what it is in the first, since we're looking at doing this over the 90-day period, we want to look in 30-day chunks. What's 1 to 3 things you can do in each area to influence each metric? So if it's last 90 days, we need to grow customer return rate a certain amount, average order value a certain amount, and new customers a certain amount over the next 90 days. Then we want to make sure, so for returning customers, we can put send an email to people with a promo. I'm just gonna put basic ideas here, but you get the idea of how to use this. So later in the course, we'll go into depth for each one of these, what best practices are. But if you want a sneak peek, cheat sheets here for what each one means, why it matters, common mistakes, common solutions, how to find this data, as well as best practices. So if you have less than an hour, 1 to 5 hours, 5 to 15 hours, what you can do to improve each of these things. So you can literally just copy and paste, order bumps here and do something there and then make it unique. So order bump, so we could say order bump for X product for % off. So you can start getting really, detailed with this plan really quickly. I'm not going to go so into depth right now. I just want to give you an overview of what this is going to look like, because in the next video, you're going to be creating your first version of your growth plan. So just spending 30 minutes whipping up, some ideas for how you can improve each one of these. And then in the back half of the course, I'm actually going to go into detail, like how do we sort our ideas by best to worst and the ones that make sense for ROI and all of that stuff. But I just want you to take a stab at it in the next video, where we're going to be talking about action steps and you creating that plan for the next 90 days in under 30 minutes, because this should only take about 5 minutes, maybe 10. And then just set a timer for 15 minutes to 20 minutes here and do as much as you can, at least for the next 30 days. But if you can get through 90, let's do that and just put one idea going all the way across, going all the way across, and going all the way across here, and any notes for things you want to remember. And feel free to pull from the best practices here. I'm not going to go into all of them for the sake of time, but I've tried to list them out pretty clearly as much as possible there. So let's go ahead and hop into the next video, where we're going to build your first action plan out and do a quick recap, and then head into the next module.